Hello everyone! Welcome to Super Smash Bros. League Season 2. I'm Snuffy Sam and I'm joined today by...
Mario.
And we're doing the preseason week 1. So these matches aren't really don't really have an effect, but you know, it's a nice opportunity for teams to get some last minute testing in.
Yep.
So
It's if you have a optional build that you've been discussing with your team, or if you have like an idea that you want to throw out and see how it does.
yeah, just
This might be
this
your
is the time for
that.
your the crazy ideas. You've got 3 weeks, including this one. So this is just any crazy ideas or any last minute fixes that you need to make to your team. So let's get into it. Our first match is Third Wheels versus Team Villain. Third Wheels, the reigning champion, versus Team Villain, who have looked good at times. Team Villain has a new member, Piranha Plant, over Dark Pit. So,
And Team Third Wheels have quite a few new members.
yeah, quite a few new faces. Joker and Banjo and Kazooie have both joined the roster.
But that unfortunately also means that 2 members had to leave.
Yep.
Ryu and
Can you name the other member that you had? Who's on your team?
I'm trying to Pac-Man.
Yes, Pac-Man is the one. He left to Team Retro, who we'll see later.
Yeah. Ryu was the one I was sad to see go, unfortunately.
Yeah, he was pretty solid, but I mean, we'll see. Banjo Kazooie has looked pretty good in off-season testing, so
Oh yeah.
we'll see how he does. Ready to get into it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's get started.
So it's going to be a Richter versus Bowser first.
Mm-hmm.
The king of spam versus the king of body slamming you off stage.
I mean, the king of the team. I mean, now that Team Villain has Piranha Plant, it is kind of Bowser's minions, the team.
True, but they also have Ridley and King Dedede on there as well.
Yeah. Well,
The commanders.
yeah, the commanders. Yeah,
The generals, I mean.
exactly.
Just rename it to Bowser's Kingdom.
And Richter is doing a good job spamming, keeping Bowser from getting in.
Yeah, that is very true. Richter, I wanted to test a few things out. Unfortunately, though, it's hard to figure out a good build for Richter, who he likes to spam, but sometimes he just stands there sometimes and lets that happen to him constantly.
Yeah, just lets people grab him. So yeah, right now he's on strategist style halberd and shine spray. Oh, and you hate to see it. Yeah, that's an issue with Richter.
Yeah,
Not
bad recovery.
He's not exactly the best at recovering. And let's take a look at Bowser, I suppose. Bowser's on a Big B style halberd and Rock Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie is on Big B style and Gold Mario. So they're both pretty defensive, but Banjo-Kazooie is more about armor, like armoring through things, whereas Bowser is more about damage negation.
Which seems that's the thing about Big B Mario is like he ignores stuff, but he also takes a lot more damage, a lot more easy because he just stands there and takes it instead of being knocked out of range eventually.
Yeah, that is true.
And with Big Bowser, I feel like that might be not what you want to do.
Yeah, especially on a small stage like this.
Mm-hmm. When's the stage morph coming in?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it hasn't been 2 minutes yet. Right, last season in the middle, we increased the timer to keep jank from happening. Oh, here it goes. And yeah, so we're on Brinstar Depths, which is the stage that Villain chose. Which, I'm not sure about it for them because I feel like quite a few members of their team have exploitable recoveries here. Especially like Ridley. He could really get screwed up by this stage, but we'll see, I guess.
Definitely. Right now, Banjo's keeping up pace with Bowser.
Well,
but that's not what you want right now because he's down a member.
Down a character. That's not great.
No.
I mean, it's good. It's nice for Banjo that he's keeping up. It's not nice for the team that Banjo's keeping up.
Yeah, he needs to be dominating right now.
And he's lagging behind now, and Bowser's about to get his final smash.
Yeah, I noticed that. Because Bowser, like you said, he's very tanky. So he's taking a lot more hits than Banjo. But the fact that Banjo doesn't take as much damage.
This is gonna kill. Yeah, Banjo just resigned himself to his fate. He realized there's nowhere he's gonna hide from that thing.
That's just showing how dangerous Bowser's gonna be. But also, if Team Villain does keep him at the start, it can also be countered if they don't mix him up every now and then. So, as a suggestion, don't always keep like your same starter every match.
Right.
As a general rule.
Yeah, I mean, there is a question of who could, because like, I mean, so far like Snake hasn't done that much damage to Bowser, and he's already taken 50%.
Yeah, what is happening?
So like, there's a question of who can counter this, because like, the thing about Bowser is that like, okay, he has the highest weight in the game, like by a pretty decent margin. So like, already like the Big B style in the halberd, like he's going to be dying a lot later, and I mean he's also going to be taking a lot less damage from every hit because of the defense. And there we go. There goes Snake. Wow.
He didn't even.
Just going on a tear right now.
I'm thinking
that's what oh no! How unfortunate.
What happened? Like,
yeah, Sonic got stuck on the stage terrain. Wasn't able to get back in time.
The first stage jank of the season.
Yep. But yeah, like the thing is like Bowser's. I mean, he's gonna be taking less damage, because of all his defense boosts. And he's the highest weight in the game, and the thing is that, like, knockback calculation, it needs damage calculation. So like damage calculation is a big factor in the knockback calculation, so...
yeah.
So he's going to be dying a lot later. And also Bowser has this property, this passive ability called Tough Guy, where he takes where he gets armor if the knockback is low enough.
Yeah, so, I know about the knockback. What I was trying to say earlier, though, was the Brainstar plan. Brainstar stage. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to abuse that tiny little area at the bottom that they were gravitating towards, and probably trying to use their big team's advantage for that.
Yeah, so,
experimental builds, guys, and this is something that can happen with experimental builds.
Yeah, so that was a pretty pretty strong performance from Team Villains, taking out the reigning champions.
Well, it's only preseason, and they're not done yet. They're gonna come back with a vengeance. The fact that Richter was out first probably didn't help them figure it out things.
Yeah, and Third Wheel's got their stage random, didn't get to Yggdrasil's altar. So that was also a factor. I think on Yggdrasil's altar, especially Snake and especially Sonic would have done way better.
Yeah, it's just the flat terrain just does better for them. Especially for Richter, I think, because there's not much for them to like. There's not much angles for them to avoid. But anyway, moving on to the next round, though.
Yeah. Alright, so next round is Super Bash Sisters versus Team Arsenal. And I forget. Do we edit that? Do we edit out me setting up the next match or not? I can't remember.
You do, yeah.
Okay. Well then. So, Super Bash Sisters versus Team Arsenal.
Yep, Team Arsenal. It's going to be an interesting match. New team.
Well, I mean, not really. They are the same team theme. They're just renamed the Dead Eyes.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like basically a new team name. and new members.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like you said before. Almost no one has this exact same team
Yeah.
as before.
Yeah, so Team Arsenal got Diddy Kong and Fox instead of Falco and Me Gunner. And Super Bash Sisters got 3 members changed. They dropped Peach, Sheik, and Rosalina, and they picked up Zero Suit Samus, Wii Fit Trainer, and Dark Samus.
I just like to imagine that if that in the locker room as Team Arsenal Toad said, "I'm sorry, Falco, you're out." Man, who would you replace me with? And then here comes walking in Fox. Hey, good buddy.
Yeah, yeah. But
In the-
yeah,
Who has
that's got to
Falco
be
now, by the
awkward.
way?
Nobody. He's a free agent. So if in the main season, if anyone wants to use the hire a mercenary boost, it's somewhere between 7 and 9 coins.
You know, that fits him actually. I think he prefers being a mercenary a lot of
Yeah.
times in the games.
That's true. Yeah, let's get into the match. Super Bash Sisters versus Team Arsenal. Let's go.
All right, so let's see.
So, yeah, so our first matchup will be Palutena versus Diddy Kong. It's going to be very interesting, I think.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see a Samus versus Dark Samus match, but Samus is all the way as a closer, while Dark Samus is come here as a secondary starter.
I mean, we could see Samus versus Zero Suit Samus.
True. I don't think we've ever seen that matchup in the games.
Yep.
At least I don't think so. I've never played the third one.
Which?
Metroid Prime.
Yeah, Samus never fought Zero Suit Samus. They are the same character, just wearing different clothes.
Ooh. So, Palutena started off strong, but it seems like Diddy's starting to catch up.
Yeah, and that's not. You need to get a really big lead against Diddy because Diddy has Sothis. So she needs to get a big lead. Oh, and there we go. But fortunately, she's at. I mean, like, 50%. That's a reasonable amount against a Sothis character, because like
Yeah.
that means like you did about half.
Yeah. Which, at this point, she's almost brought it back. She almost brought it up back even.
Yeah, I mean, Diddy Kong's got that demon style, which means this is gonna be doing a lot of damage.
I think this is gonna kill.
And
Is
yeah,
that high enough?
yeah, that killed her.
But in reality, she did 172 to him.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, she had demon style too, which explains it. She had halberd,
Oh,
which
yeah.
negated some of that damage, but yeah.
Can Dark Samus finish off Diddy quick enough where he can get a sizable lead?
Yeah, Dark Samus has Forgetful Style, Balloon Fighter, Shine Sprite, and Zapfish. So she's going to be doing a lot with her specials, and she's going to be doing a lot with her electric attacks, which is like her forward air, her tether air, those sorts of things. You know,
Oh,
I wonder if I wonder if Min Min has a for reference, this preseason is taking place after Min Min was revealed, but before she was released. So
Yeah.
in case you don't feel like looking up the dates on the videos.
by the
I
way,
wa-
Diddy was taken out.
Yeah, Diddy was taken out, and we're here on a Inkling.
Yeah.
Inkling.
What did he think? Did she just roll herself out of the game?
Inkling.
What did you say to her? What did you say to her, Dark Samus?
All around me are familiar faces.
And
Inkling.
then here comes.
I don't think Arsenal should pick this stage.
Not with
Well,
the roller.
but
apparently.
maybe so though, because they took Isabel out and Dark Samus, and now Arsenal has the lead. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway, I was just wondering if Min Min had a tether in the
she
air.
does.
In the air, I was wondering because I don't think
Oh.
we saw her grab in the air. If she had a thing like I'm not sure why you do it.
it might be a way to get someone close to a blast zone if you're like same position as them.
Yeah, but like, no, but like if it works like like Samus's air tether air, why would you do it? Because like it's just like a damaging move in the air. I guess it could be like a nice horizontal recovery, but like for an attack, I think just her forward air is universally better at her side B, because you can do both of them instead of just a slow thing that does probably not that much damage. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we've got Zero Suit Samus versus King K. Rool. Zero Suit Samus is doing good damage. I mean, she has to catch up, but like she's doing pretty good so far. Oh, and King K. Rool kicks her off the side of the stage.
He did that to 3 people already.
Yeah.
I think we're seeing a familiarity in the sense of the flat zone X issue.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty small. It's not the smallest. Like this isn't the smallest walk-off stage that's currently legal. I think that's Green Hill Zone. But oh, and this might kill. This might kill during the stage morph. Oh, she survives. But is she gonna make it back to stage? She does. And now, Wii Fit Trainer has to make it through all of King K. Rool. And also the rest of the team. Which, I mean, Wii Fit Trainer, she wasn't the greatest last season, but maybe they figured something out for her. Oh, she takes out King K. Rool. That's one major threat gone. But Mega Man, who was pretty much the best on the team last season, granted he had Celebi, but still.
Yeah.
She misses with that, she misses with the solar ball sun salutation, so that's going to be that could have been useful for her to catch up. And she's almost at her final smash if she can survive and do some decent damage to Mega Man so that she can push him off the stage.
Yeah. No, what really killed it for them though was the early death of Isabelle.
Yeah.
And then that King K. Rool, what did he do? He just pushed her until.
I mean, he just did his jab, I think, or his like one of his tilts. He just kicked her. And yeah, she needs to use this final smash, and she needs to connect with it and push him off the stage.
Yep.
I'm not sure if she's gonna get the chance.
It's possible.
Just let it rip. Just let it rip. You just gotta let it rip. She used rush. Oh, and she doesn't let it rip. That's not good.
I think the AI doesn't like letting it out when they're low percentage. I think they always try to wait until like a higher percentage.
Yeah, but it could have been decent damage at least, but no.
But it wasn't like a. Yeah, King K. Rool brought it back after Inkling just kind of walked away. But
oh boy. Yeah, that stage sank for you.
Yep. I'm surprised they didn't like morph to the other versions of the stage though. Like
that's hazards off. Garreg Mach only stays on the interior part.
Oh, okay.
In hazards off mode, yeah. So let's. You were what was the thing?
No, I was gonna say I forgot that was counted as a hazard.
I mean, it's just different for every stage. Some stages have, like, Castle Siege doesn't have the transitions either. Trying to think of a stage that does have, Delfino does have the transitions, I believe. So, I don't know. It's different depending on the stage. Anyway.
I think it's because it's probably like a lift-off one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, let's move on to the next match.
Yep.
Alright, so next round is Classic Mode Champions versus Team Mystic. So,
Classic Mode Champions. Who did they have swapped out, or did they keep everyone?
Fox. They used to have Fox, and now they have Pikachu.
Okay, which I feel like also represents more of the original cast as well, more than Fox did.
Well,
Because I honestly don't remember Fox all too much from 64.
well, that's because I mean, sure, because he wasn't a top tier then, but I mean, he was a starter character just like Pikachu. And also Fox's stage sucked in 64. Anyway, Team Mystic, they got rid of Joker and Bayonetta, and they picked up Dark Pit and Lucas. So that's going to be a pretty big improvement for them, I think.
Yep. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure. Honestly, I feel like, who was their biggest bad character last season? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, Mystic, Bayonetta. Bayonetta was awful. Bayonetta didn't do anything.
Not their big bad, but like their big, awesome character. Like the
Oh,
ones that
okay.
everyone was afraid of.
I mean, it was like Corrin for the first half of the season, and then like, but she dropped off a bit, and then like either Zelda or Ness, I'd say. Maybe Ness.
Well, I guess we'll wait and see. I wonder if, because I do know that they were trying to test out Corrin to try to make her just as good as she did in the previous first half. So
Yeah.
let's see if they actually could do. Let's see if they actually did it.
Yeah. So Classic Mode champions versus Team Mystic.
Oh, the marriage counseling.
Oh no, not again.
It's back. The marriage counseling. And you know what? They even have the same hairstyle this time too.
Yeah, they're so Zelda's angry at Link for throwing the match against me. in
Hey, you took down the entire family. You took the mom, the dad, the child, and the dog out.
Yeah. So I think Link has a slightly new build from last season, and so does Zelda, I believe. They're mostly the same.
Ooh. Zelda has. It was only a few hits in, but look at that damage Link's able to do.
Yeah, I mean he's got demon style. He just does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's just who he is.
I feel like I remember last season he had like a mortal enemy whenever he faced them on stage. Like a character that made him last just as long as he did. Was it Cloud?
Maybe, I don't remember.
It was. I know he was one of the few characters that took down Sonic.
Yeah, I mean Link is just such high damage if he needs to be.
Oh, for sure.
But Zelda saves him.
She's not done with him. We're not done. I paid $20.99 for this marriage counseling. Oh, and he just returns that favor. Did he just taunt on her? Did he just taunt on her for saving when she saved him from being ST?
Yeah, I don't know. And now it's time for Ness. He's got his dad helping him. I believe he's the only person who uses Ness's father.
Yeah. I was about to say, I don't think there's marriage counseling anymore. I think this is gonna be the divorce after this.
Yeah. To be fair, they are different.
Going back to Ganon after this.
Yeah. In fact.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my word! Did that damage just go from 30 to 90 in a split second?
Yeah, I mean, Ness has demon style too, so like his defense was lowered. Yeah.
So, oh my, are we going to see another sweep today?
I don't know. I mean, Corrin hasn't taken much damage so far, and she's sort of on a more. Well, I mean, that wasn't a sweep. No sweep, I guess. I guess she did it.
No, but
congrats.
She took him down with her, I guess. She was literally, she locked him into a jab or something and kept him down there.
Now, granted, Corrin took down 1/5 of Classic Mode Champions characters in exchange for 1/3 of Mystic's remaining characters.
Donkey Kong doing?
Just dancing. Just having a good time.
Oh no.
And
he's trying the ding dong.
Yeah, I mean he's got his giant punch charged up. He could easily do massive damage to Dark Pit right now. He's already got a pretty sizable lead. Just one hit from a special move and he's dead.
Yeah, that gold Mario's really helping out Donkey Kong right now.
And yeah, like just oh, why'd you do that?
He tried to predict it, but Corrin pulled back. Not Corrin, Dark Pit pulled back at the last second.
Yeah, I mean Dark Pit's pulling in a no, never mind. So now it's all up to Shulk, and I mean we've seen Shulk do some amazing things before.
Oh, definitely. I was about to say actually online, Dark Pit and Dark Pit are known to be like Donkey Kong counters because of the whole side thing. Get just armors through everything of Donkey Kong's. But
yeah,
it kind of proved that with the armor, Donkey Kong is just better.
yeah, yeah. That is the thing. The gold Mario is just doing wonders for him.
Ooh. And this is just showing how strong.
Oh, but Shulk
Yeah.
takes out Donkey Kong before he can use the final smash. And he's not at that high of a percent. He could take down a few other characters. I don't know if he can take down 3 other characters.
He
But-
would have to jank him a little bit by using that whole stomp wall there outside the stage. Okay, I just thought that they were off stage and they were about to fall to their doom. I'm
No,
not
that-
gonna lie.
Nah, Shulk knew what he was doing. Meanwhile, Yoshi just hasn't taken damage from Shulk yet.
I noticed that, yeah. And I think that's like one of the reasons why people hate fighting Yoshi online, because he just flutters around too much, even more so than like fluttering characters like Jigglypuff and Kirby.
Yeah, I mean like his double jump has like armor on it, and like his flutter kicks just deal so much damage.
Oh. If Shulk hits with this, he might kill.
Yeah, at this close to the ledge, it's certainly a possibility, but he has to hit with it. And he has to use it. Is he go? Oh, no, there we go. Well,
He was trying. I don't know if he was trying to cheese it and wait for the perfect opportunity or what.
yeah, I mean, like, it's reasonable to try and cheese it. Because, like, you could, like, try and hit Yoshi into the side of the stage with the final smash and, like, bounce him into the blast zone. It's, like, reasonable. Yoshi's
Yeah.
up B doesn't go that far, especially if he's burned his double jump. But,
Oh, definitely.
yeah, it wasn't a great showing for Mystic. I think they have to... Oh, or, alternatively, it was a really good showing for Link.
Oh yeah, no. Link killed, I think, 2 characters before finally being taken down himself.
Yeah, and he was taken down by stage jank.
And Corrin keeping him there as well. Because she did lock him down on the spot.
Yeah, that is true. But,
Well, I don't know if it was worth it in the end though. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I guess we move into the next match. Teams will have to teams are gonna have to look into their builds a bit. So, let's get into that next match. So, match 4, Team Pintsize versus Pokemon Masters.
Team Pint-Sized, if I remember correctly, did it okay last season.
Yeah, they did pretty good. And Pokemon Masters really struggled, so hopefully they improve a bit.
From the testing I saw with Pokemon Masters, I feel like they actually have improved. They added in a Incineroar, if I recall.
Yeah, they added an Incineroar and Pichu. And they got rid of Pikachu and Greninja.
Yep. Greninja is sad to go, but I also understand that Greninja was okay sometimes and then bad other times, so I kind of understand why they were not upset to see him go.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Pintsize, they picked up Ice Climbers, Meta Knight, and Toon Link, I believe. And they got rid of Pichu, for one. They got rid of Young Link. And who's the third character they got rid of? Lucas. Lucas they got rid of.
Okay.
So,
Honestly, I can see why with with some of their choices. But at the same time, Toon Link wasn't never that bad. I'm surprised that they.
I mean,
gave him
yeah. I mean, they got a lot of coins for giving up Young Link. Is the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're
Okay.
they're planning on spending a lot on boosts this season.
I can see that. That's a good plan. But you can't use boosts in the final, can you?
No, you cannot use boosts in the playoffs. So they've got to at least figure out something for their characters.
Yeah. Well, we'll see though.
So let's get into it. So, Meta Knight versus Pokemon Trainer. What do you think about this matchup?
The matchup seems like it's gonna be an interesting one, for sure. Pokemon Trainer starting off. I don't think I've seen him start off a match. Actually.
I'm pretty sure he starts off most matches.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Anyway, but I do see that they moved away from the Pokemon Girl and went into like the Johto trainer.
Yeah.
For the look.
And we're here on Dracula's Castle. Interesting stage pick.
Hey, hey, do you mind if I use your restroom? Actually, it's down the hall to the left, right?
Yeah. It's behind the clock tower, underneath all the giant falling cannonballs.
Next to the Shumbling Mummy, or next to the or Screaming Head.
Yes. It's between them.
Okay.
The rule of good improv is saying yes to everything.
Oh, dang, that goes Meta Knight.
Yeah.
What is it? Did Ivysaur have Gold Mario on him? 'Cause
Yes.
He was just walking.
Yes,
through.
Ivysaur has Gold Mario.
Dang, he was just walking through everything, wasn't he?
Yeah, just stepping straight
there's
there.
your there's your landlord.
Yeah, there's Camila. She's cool.
Ooh. So he's trying to take him out early because look how much damage he's done to Villager.
Yeah, and switching to Charizard for the recovery makes sense because Ivysaur's recovery is not great.
Yeah, he has a tether, but it's not that great of a tether.
Yeah, which I mean, to be fair, that's kind of the point of the character is that there has to be something
Yeah.
not great about them. Charizard is more of the
Heavy hitter.
Yeah, heavy hitter and also sort of the tank of the three.
And the flyer.
Yeah, exactly. It's like not really good at combos, but good at surviving.
Yeah. That's why they say that if you try to learn Pokemon Trainer, you have to learn like all three. You
Yeah,
can't
because
just
like
learn,
individually, like each of them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Charizard! Oh, and now it's time for the triple finish. That could take out Villager if it hits. It doesn't.
Villager rolled out at the last second to avoid it.
Yeah.
Villager has a Meloetto, right?
Yeah, Villager has Meloetta. Same build as last season, I believe, which is scary. That's that Killadraville build. And Killager's almost at his final smash. I mean, if he hits with it, it's a kill. But it also. But I mean, Charizard could also take out Villager before. Oh, yeah, he connects. That's a kill on Pokemon Trainer. Still, very good job from Pokemon Trainer, doing massive damage to Killager.
And here comes Incineroar, who was a part of Beefcakes, if I remember right?
Yeah, Beefcakes had Incineroar last season. He didn't do so great on Beefcakes, but he didn't really have many chances. They mostly used Flat Zone X to jank fights out, and we barely saw Incineroar, so.
Yeah. Though I do have to say, I wouldn't be surprised if Incineroar can get that early kill on. Can get that quick kill on Villager.
Yeah, it's not an early kill. It's very late.
Well, I mean early when he steps into the ring.
Yeah, exactly. He's having trouble connecting with his. Oh, there we go. He just needed to connect with one of those.
Villager was literally hop happy, dodging everything. It's not like Incineroar wasn't trying.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. That's a weakness to Incineroar, is that he's kind of weak in the air. So
that's the thing with all like the pro wrestling or fighting style characters, which I believe due to his own lore, he's based off of like a wrestler or WE style kind of deal.
yeah, I mean, he's based off of a specific Japanese pro wrestler, I believe, who dressed up like a tiger. But yeah, he's doing decently against Olimar, who's one of the stronger members of Team Pintsize.
Yeah. Does Olimar have any healing thing, or is he just...
No, he's just walking through it with Polar Bear.
Okay.
And he's got a Big B, which is why he's taking so little damage.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is right now, if there's anyone to take him out, it's probably Incineroar. But also, if Incineroar doesn't take him out, the best he can do is shoot enough damage where he can be knocked out by like.
I mean, he's got Revenge up, right?
Oh, and he's about to get his final smash too, actually.
No, wait, no. I guess the Revenge wore off.
Oh. I don't think it lasts forever.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess he must have gotten a weird hit with it. Didn't activate it off of a strong enough hit. All right, so he's got his final smash. If this connects, it could kill, or he could, or he could just die.
I honestly thought that was the other way around because I couldn't see like with all the flashing lights.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark in here, if we're being honest.
Do we turn on your nightlight?
Yeah, there's no electricity here.
And how did... saw a mummy watching TV? How is that possible?
Oh, you know.
I question many things now.
Alright, so,
Okay, we're having a commentators meeting next time at my place.
Yeah. So, Mewtwo versus...
I don't care if anyone's scared of heights on the altar.
So Mewtwo versus Olimar. Oh! Olimar rescues Mewtwo there.
Yes. Again, someone saves them from being KO'd early.
I mean, it's just the honor, you know? And, I mean, it's a pretty even match right now, except for that Olimar's close to his final smash.
I love how Olimar didn't even try to dodge. He knew that Shadow Ball was going right above his head.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was bait. Mewtwo was trying to bait him into jumping up to hit him. Just trying to trick him. And, yeah. Oh! Oh, Mewtwo's Sothis activates. So that's a good thing about... I mean, that's I guess a bad thing about Olimar's Final Smash, but good for Pokemon Masters, is that it does that sort of chip damage, so it's not likely to kill early.
I mean, yeah, but then it does have that big finish, so if they didn't have...
that rarely hits, is the thing.
True. You'd have to be like... which I think you do get stuck if you're not bouncing around on the ground.
Oh. Oh.
He didn't save him this time. He says, when was enough? When was enough?
And now it's time for Jigglypuff. Ooh. That's a meaty hit.
Did the Olimar give up Pikmin just to...
Yeah, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. And there goes Olimar. Just sort of touched him.
I was gonna say, if she rested on him, that might have been like something right there.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen her do a lot of rests during testing. I wonder if she'll keep that up in the main season.
Yeah, I do notice. Like, I think there was a test between my team and Pokemon Masters.
Yeah.
And I believe Jigglypuff was a monster against one of my characters.
Oh, misses the rest.
Is that a kill? No, that's not a kill.
Yeah. I mean, she's very tanky. Is the thing, but I mean, granted, she's still Jigglypuff. There's only so much tank you can give her, but.
True. But I do like how she's acting, though. She is very strong.
Oh no.
She was too heavy to recover, wasn't she?
Yeah. And now Young Link has access to his Final Smash. Is he gonna use it though? Oh, he connects with it.
Oh, of course. Is this gonna kill though?
Nah, he's too tanky. And I think the geese, yeah, the geese Howard wore off. But, so he doesn't get a second one, unfortunately. But yeah, so it's all up to Lucario, which Lucario can take this, I think.
Yeah.
He just has to.
Especially if I was gonna say Lucario has one of the better final smashes. I feel like.
Yeah.
So if he can take out Toon Link fast, do decent damage on climbers, and he gets his final smash, I feel like he can easily do this.
Yeah, though
sad.
I mean, Ice Climbers weren't good last season, though. In the off season, they've been looking amazing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Lucario's taking a lot of damage from Toon Link right now. I mean, Toon Link's build is basically empty right now, but he's still doing so much damage.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It's just not enough. He's got to connect with something big. But like, Lucario's just having trouble getting in. He keeps getting hit. Toon Link's got that disjointed sword. It's not very long, but it's something. And Lucario's just having trouble hitting him.
Definitely right now, it's... You know, another thing I noticed?
Oh.
Final Smash meter also builds up really slow as well right now.
Whose?
Lucario's.
Nah, I think that's just normal.
Oh.
I think it's just because he's not taking too much damage per hit.
Possibly.
Alright, he takes out Toon Link, but he's already at 109 damage against the Ice Climbers.
But don't forget the thing about Lucario.
Yeah.
When he's at high percent, that's when he's the most dangerous.
Yeah, but he has to hit them, you know. Like he does it. It's like 100. It's like 180 or something. Oh, but there goes Lucario.
That was actually like nasty coordination from them. My God. They kept him off the floor, which was amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, Pokemon Masters put up a good fight, but Pintsize just took it to them.
Definitely looking better than last season.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's really disappointing how Jigglypuff just sort of fell off the stage.
Yeah.
After doing so well.
She has her flutters, which allows her to always get back. She doesn't have like a actually good recovery move.
Exactly. Anyway, on to the next match, I suppose. So, match 5, the Beefcakes versus Team Excalibur.
Where's my boy? Where's my boy Ryu? I gave him to a good home. I gave him to a good home.
He's benched this week.
What? Oh, I'm gonna go yell at that coach for not putting my boy in.
Okay. So yeah, Team Excalibur, second. I mean, in terms of like record, Beefcakes it has the advantage here, but in terms of, you know, like history, like Excalibur is the one who made it to the championships last time.
Yeah, they were. They faced off with Team Third Wheels for that final spot, and it was a really close match. All of their fights.
Yeah. So like, here's the thing. Like Excalibur did find like new builds, and like I don't know, like a new loadout for me and stuff, like at the end of the main season, which is why they improved in the playoffs. But like, part of it could also just be that they're a really good playoffs team and not a good main season team. We don't really know yet because we haven't seen them, so who knows how Excalibur will do here. And
okay.
Oh,
and
but they do also have Byleth, though.
I was about to say, a lot of us decided to test how strong Byleth is. So during the first week that he was put on Team Excalibur, we all threw a character at him. I think I threw Snake at him. And Byleth.
Yeah. Yeah. No, wait, you threw Cloud. You threw Cloud at Byleth.
Oh, yeah, I threw Cloud at him, and he
That's
definitely made a Cloud.
Yeah. But anyway, so Byleth is in this week, so we can see how he does. So yeah, let's see how Excalibur does with their new and improved builds in the squad strike format, and let's see if Beefcakes is still good without Flat Zone X. That's another big factor.
Yeah, actually.
So let's.
So that doesn't mean that they were never threats off.
No,
there.
I mean they were threats on their away matches too, but Flat Zone X was a big reason for why they had such a high record last season. So it's really anyone's game right now. So let's see how it goes.
Wario versus the Meast Sword Fighter.
Yeah.
I never
That's
remember
Isaac.
that. Isaac. I've never played the Isaac's game, by the way. I've never played it.
Yeah, me neither. It's
What's his game called?
Golden Sun.
Ah.
And this is the stage we got random to, huh?
I think we're going to have to call the cops on Wario, who just ran over someone. even if they just walked right through it.
Anything's legal while Megalovania is playing. Those are the rules.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
Fine.
Yeah, you can commit basically any crimes so long as Megalovania is playing.
I rob a bank. I'm not here for 3 months. Yeah, I took your advice, and I was in jail for 3 months for attempting to rob a bank while playing Megalovania.
Oh, 3 months. Okay.
They didn't have much on me. All I did was bring in a water pistol.
Fair enough. So yeah. Wario's got Halberd, Big B Style, and Quick Mam, and Me Sword Fighter's got. Oh no, nothing now.
Wait, what? Who picked the stage actually?
Nobody. Beefcakes didn't submit a lineup, so they got random.
I hope this doesn't mean that they'll pick this stage a lot because of that.
Yeah, I can't imagine they will. Boy. Anyway, Roy's doing solid damage to Wario, which is surprising given how tanky Wario is right now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a surprise. Although, it's definitely an uphill battle now because they lost the Mii Sword. Because, unfortunately, on a stage like this, being super slow does not help.
Oh, and there goes Roy.
That's Leaf right there in the corner has killed 2 people.
Yeah, it's so. This is quite a janky stage, but now we have Byleth in his squad strike debut, I suppose, outside of testing. Oh my goodness, yaks! And now we're back to Dracula's castle, which Excalibur chose.
Oy. Okay. Oh, but what is Byleth's build right now?
Oh, Byleth is on Tank Style, Halberd, and Eslo. So, a very, very tanky defensive character, but also...
Which makes sense with his good moves.
Yeah, and also has got some Vert Meteor stuff, which I believe helps up special, down air, a few other things.
Ooh.
Oh, and, Wario checked off the stage, but that would have killed if he hadn't.
Yeah. How much you want to bet Wario's just gonna let it rip real quick?
Yeah, he does, and that's gonna do some decent damage to Byleth. Shouldn't kill though. Yeah.
Barely 24%. 26.
I mean, it wasn't even that, because Byleth had damage before then.
Dang.
That's just how defensive Byleth is. And also, to a lesser extent, how defensive Wario is, that he doesn't have his damage boosted.
Oh. Man, Wario is just living right now.
Yeah, he's already at 150. And just, Byleth's not able to take him out.
Like, he hit him solid with his strongest move, but Wario just lived the blast zone.
Yeah, Byleth needs to hit with just something else. Just like needs to.
He hit him with the strongest move. I hope it doesn't come down to him having to use his final smash to take him out.
Oh, and there we go. The back air, the spear takes out Wario.
Oh, okay.
And now it's time for Ganondorf. Oh. Oh. Oh.
You have a giant axe. I have a giant sword.
Oh. And there goes Byleth. Now it's time for Robin.
He was already at high percentage because of Wario, so it's not so. It's yeah against Ganondorf, who has a big tanky style. Not big tanky style, big hitting style.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a boulder style, which is more defensive than offensive, and he's got Gold Mario, which you know, helps him walk through these things. Oh, 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 okay. Phew. Oh, and there you go. Hoisted by their own petard.
Well, at least that happened to Beefcake instead of Excalibur this time.
Yeah. Alright, and here comes Ike. Walking real slow. Taking it real slow.
I was trying to remember if these characters know each other from Fire Emblem, but no.
No, I mean, you can use a amiibo or something to get like Ike and Robin in the same game. And yeah, there goes Ike. This stage, huh?
Yeah. Although, funny enough, as a little tidbit from the original Waking game, you actually get like what is heavily hinted to be like the ancestor of not the ancestor, the grandchild of Ike on your army.
Oh, nice. Anyway,
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Captain Falcon, what are you doing, my man?
Oh, and yeah, now it's time for Robin's final smash. Oh, nice job trapping him with the PK fire.
Wait,
and then getting
hold on, Chrom is not in this match. What is he doing here?
Yeah, so
Snuffy, what did you do? Why was Chrom here?
well, I mean, he's a mercenary now, you know.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, there's potentially a
there.
case for turning this stage off the random rotation. It seems like characters can't handle the ledges very well here.
Oh, it doesn't look like it. They keep going for that leaf that's killing them constantly. The thing is, hazards are off, right? So that means those leaves cannot be adjusted as
Correct.
in the normal stage. I'm just imagining how bad it'd be if it was on.
Indeed.
Oh, by the way, can I just point out, Robin has brought back this match to an even footing.
Yeah, but I mean, it could easily swing back. Oh, and yeah, now Robin's in the lead, and now it's all up to Ken to take down Robin and Hero.
Yeah, which Ken does have the power to do so. Whether or not he's able to do it is another question.
I mean, sure, physically speaking, Ken was sort of their worst character last season, so I don't know how good he's gonna be.
Mm-hmm. This is why you put my boy in Ryu. Come on. I gave him to you. He was a good boy to us last season.
Alright, so,
Does Ken also have the slow armor as well?
no, he has, Meloetta. It's healing.
Okay. Oh, that was just him walking slow then. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, his, he's got a gravity style, which means his, walk speed is gonna be, no, but he's got tank style, excuse me.
Oh, and there he goes. There goes Robin.
Yeah, which means his, walk speed is gonna be lower.
Hero, do not kamikaze. This is not the time to do it.
Oh, no, wait, I know why. He's got parry. That's why he's so floaty. How he had gravity style. Anyway.
Ooh. Ah, that was almost a clean thing for Ken.
Yeah. Why Ken's falling is so slow with parry?
If I remember correctly, I tried running an insta drop on some characters, and I don't think anyone used it well. I don't know if it would work well for Ken either.
Yeah. I mean, like, it works well for, I believe, Wolf has it currently. And it's worked well for him in testing. Just because he's got this, he's just good at combos.
hero might
Congrats,
have
I guess.
longer- Did he connect?
No.
Oh,
And yeah, there goes Ken.
with the zap, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think maybe we turn. I mean, only a little bit in the preseason, because it's still preseason. We can talk these things over, but maybe we turn off electroplankton in the random rotation.
Yeah, I will talk
Since it
about
was
that later.
since it was responsible for 1,
Three
2, 3, 4 characters' deaths. I want to say.
Yeah, and hazards are off, I should say.
Yeah. But so well we can talk about it in the server later.
All right.
On to the final match of the week. So, Team Retro versus the Athletes. Team Retro had a bunch of characters change. Literally 4 of their characters are different now. Hello? Mario?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, so literally 4 of their characters are different now. Pac-Man, Marth, Peach, and Dr. Mario are on their team now. And they got rid of Piranha Plant, Rob, Ice Climbers, and there was one more.
Yeah. Right now,
Who did they get rid of?
Team Athletes. What did they change out?
They dropped. They dropped. They dropped Wario. And they dropped. Who was the second guy that they dropped? Oh man. Wii Fit Trainer. Wario and Wii Fit Trainer, and they got Meat Gunner and Terry. I'm trying to remember who the 4th character that Retro dropped was. Oh, Pit. It's Pit that Retro dropped. So, yeah, so Pac-Man, Marth, Peach, and Dr. Mario over Rob, Pit, Ice Climbers, and Piranha Plant. So,
Yeah.
very interesting. But Team Retro kind of needed the change. They were lagging behind a little bit. So,
Yeah.
yeah, let's
Okay.
yeah, so let's get into this match, I suppose. Team Retro versus the Athletes. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see. Dr. Mario versus Terry. Are they trying to get Terry out early so that way they could potentially get that 100% kill early on?
That could be. I mean, they start Terry with a Happy Mask Salesman, which gives him a 30% damage at the start. Which,
Okay.
I mean, it also comes with other boosts, but like Dr. Mario has it too. It's fun. But yeah, so he's gonna have that 30% damage boost, and he's going to have when he hits 100, he's gonna have access to his super specials, which is going to be pretty. Oh.
Oh my word. Terry, what did you
Just slapped him.
Loud.
Just slapped him.
Oh, there's one of my old boys, Pac-Man.
I mean, okay, sure he's wheel shaped, but I feel like he fits on Retro more. Like he's the guy. He's the classic video game man.
Yeah.
He's the
that
one
is
everyone
true.
knows.
Yeah. So, I told Snuffy before this, just before this match, I really hope Pac-Man just doesn't turn God tier the second he leaves my team.
The power geezers, boy. Oh, but Pac-Man sticking in the blast zones and letting himself take the chip damage so he gets his Sothis to activate. It's very smart.
Yeah, no. What happened, Pac-Man? Oh, jeez. I don't even know, like, if a lot of players can go get around that, because, honestly, like, how often are you going to run into a player that can actively do that quick?
I mean, in tournament probably always, but just because like anyone who plays Terry presumably would have to figure that out if you're doing it at a high level. Screw that hydrant. Screw fire safety. Yeah, I mean, Terry's also been really fishing for those Buster Wolves, and he hasn't been getting them. He could get the triple geezer, though.
Okay.
Is he gonna go for it? Triple geezer! Oh, man. Here comes the big one. Buster Wolf. Let's go. And, Pac-Man with the... Ooh.
And there goes... Oh, he was able to take down
Terry,
at least.
Able to take down Terry, yeah. But Terry did some strong damage to Pac-Man. And now it's
retired hands or Cuphead, I mean. Or which one was it?
Yeah, I mean they didn't really specify a costume, so I just put her in this. Because, you know, Sans and Cuphead aren't really athletic.
I mean, Sans is the opposite of it.
Sans is lazy. And I mean, I guess Cuphead is like a gamer in the sense that he like gambles away his like soul and stuff. But I wouldn't call him. Would you call gambling away your soul a sport?
If he does it more than once, yes.
That's a fair point. Yeah, and there goes Pac-Man. Pac-Man did solid, I'd say. Taking out Terry and doing decent damage to the Mii. And now it's Peach's turn. Peach is on a tank-style beat and Great Fairy build. So she's gonna try and heal when she's at high percent, and then presumably that'll lead to her final smash eventually. But man, Mii Gunner's just been putting up the pressure.
Yeah. The update hasn't come up since since last season, so there hasn't been like major AI changes.
Since last season, yes. We've had a Byleth since last season, but the Byleth update. I think the thing with Mii is just that they've changed her set from what Sans had. Like, I don't think Sans had any of these special moves.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or like, if he did, he only had like one or two of them.
Yeah, I do kind of miss these special moves that you can change out for these kind of matches from the previous game. Now that
yeah, that was wild. I considered running this league in Smash 4 at a time, and that would have been. I mean, the thing is that a lot of characters didn't have that. Oh, there goes Mii Gunner. All the DLC characters didn't have that, this is kind of a shame. But like, you could do some wacky stuff, especially in an AI setting.
I remember, I think it was one that was run by someone else. I can't remember who.
Yeah.
I remember I was on Team Pokemon and I had the annoying, the short range Flare Blitz.
Okay, interesting.
By the way, Richter and Duck Hunt on even terms.
Simon,
Richter
you mean?
Simon, sorry. But Simon doesn't want to be on even terms. You want to be ahead right now.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to make up this damage. Simon. Oh boy. Oh, Simon. Simon's on Big B style, which lowers his ground speed. He's on Polar Bear, which also lowers his speed. Oh no. Oh boy.
It was like a JoJo scene right there. It was a JoJo scene. Dun 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 dun.
What song is that? Anyway. I mean, he's doing decent damage to Duck Hunt, but like, he's not doing great damage, and that's not great. I mean, to be fair, no Little Mac this week, so like, Athletes isn't so much in the lead. Like, they kind of got their weakest characters left, but
True.
But still, you want to be able to catch up better than this.
Yeah, but Simon is about.
I mean, he's about even, and he's getting his final smash, I guess, which is nice. And Duck Hunt had a Candy Kong, but he wasn't able to use it very well. And now Simon has to make it through Mii Brawler.
Yeah,
I believe.
Does Mii Brawler have the Falcon kick?
Yes, he has the Falcon. His exploding sidekick, yeah, which is Falcon Punch style, but you know, it's a kick. And he's
Yeah.
also got that suplex, as you saw.
I was just watching like a Meep Roller compilation a little while ago, and apparently people really hate getting hit by that kick.
Simon's got to get that final smash off, I think, if he wants to
Yeah.
bring the damage back a bit.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. Runs out.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. An AI will almost never use Final Smash at low percentage.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they do. But it's very rare, yeah. And, now it's, oh! He takes out Me Brawler. He's in the lead.
Yeah. Yeah, that... Let's see if Daisy can bring
Oh.
it back.
It's dead even.
Oh, no. Against the Mar.
What? Uh-oh. Oh,
I thought
interesting.
someone was about to die there.
Martha's Miltank? Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's the...
Retro doesn't have it. Retro didn't submit anything, so it doesn't really matter if their builds are wrong. Oh, but man, he's doing pretty good against Daisy.
Oh yeah, no, he is. But that's to be said. He doesn't want. He wants to make sure he does enough where she can get knocked out. Because if she gets her final smash, you know she's gonna let her rip at any percentage to get back for health.
Yeah, and Daisy's got Judd, which means she can get 120 health back maximum. Though, of course, her opponent can also get health back. So
Yeah.
that is the downside of it. It would be such a nice buff if if Peach and Daisy's opponents couldn't eat the fruits.
Yeah. Though it is annoying that when someone has they're always trying to throw them off stage in competitive to try to get them to fall asleep in the air and die.
Yeah. I mean, Peach and Daisy do get them off stage sometimes in the AI. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, well,
Marth
there you
overreached.
go.
Marth overreached. Aw.
Poor Marth.
He was a good fighter though. I'm guessing his princely instincts couldn't let him fight a princess to his full capacity.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So,
Although he was doing amazing with that Miltank insta drop though.
yeah, I mean, on a stage without ledges, or without, like, moving platforms, I should say, he would probably do amazing.
Yeah, no, I like that insta drop on Marth.
Yeah, so, that's it for this week. I think a lot of teams have to go back to the drawing board with some of their characters.
I do, for one.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. There's who else needs to put in a little more work? I mean, Super Bash Sisters got destroyed a little bit, but that was from the stage.
Yeah, that is true. Pokemon Masters, if they can figure out like a working build for Mewtwo, because I feel like that was their only weak link in that fight.
Yeah.
They might be devastating this season.
Also, I feel like a lot of teams benched their weakest character, and maybe we want to see them next week because otherwise you might not know what they're good at.
It's arguable whether or not it's Joker or Cloud on my team right now. Because
Yeah.
Cloud was benched for my team.
Right. And yeah, that's it. Next week we'll have Min will be out, which means you'll be able to pick. Okay, so you'll be able. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, you'll be allowed to pick the Spring Stadium stage next week and further. So if you're looking for a stage to pick, you can pick that one.
I think a lot of us are gonna pick that stage just for the sake of testing it.
Yeah. Now, something that those of you who are submitting builds might want to hold off for a little bit is that the Max Brass spirit is supposedly the 4-star spirit that's releasing, and that's probably going to have a new effect. Well, there'll be like a poll voting once I unlock it and see what the effect is and make sure it isn't totally OP. There will be a poll voting on the the effect.
It gives the whoever holds it min stretchy arms.
That would be wild. But yeah, so there's going to be a poll to see whether we allow it, and if we do allow it, then maybe we maybe you'll want to test that out in the preseason. So maybe hold off on submitting builds until that's decided.
But they also emphasize Min, the fighter itself, will not be joining any team, nor as a mercenary, if I recall.
No, yes, as a mercenary. She will be totally allowed as a mercenary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why there aren't prices for the mercenaries yet. I have to see how much Min's going to cost, and how much, because it would be weird if they did, the mercenaries now, some of them are 9, some of them are 8, some of them are 7 coins, right? And then Min Releases, and she's way better than everyone, or way worse than everyone. All right, so do I put her in 9 or 7 alongside these other guys? They're so I kind of have to grade it relative. So, to the mercenaries we got. So, yeah, so see you guys next week. And,
see you guys.
And see you all later tonight for the first preseason week for DBZ League. That's going to be exciting.
Oh yeah.
So bye everyone.
See you guys.